The material presented here is for information purposes only. It is not intended to diagnose, prescribe, or treat. If you have any concerns, please see your doctor or healthcare professional.
Hello, my name is Adriana Wonechko, and I'm going to talk a little bit about strokes today. So, every year, nearly 14,000 Canadians die from strokes. Every year in Canada, there are over 50,000 new strokes. That's one stroke every 10 minutes. About 300,000 Canadians are living with the effects of strokes. Canadians spend a total of 3 million days in hospitals because of stroke every year. Stroke is a leading cause of death in the United States, killing 150,000 Americans in 2019.
Thank you, Adriana. And just to let you know, this is my granddaughter, and she graciously consented to help me out today. Now, let me tell you a bit about myself. I was a holistic practitioner and a first aid instructor. In 1989, I started teaching with the Heart and Stroke Foundation of Canada. In 1991, I started teaching with St. John Ambulance, and I taught with them for 30 years. I obviously am very familiar with the signs and symptoms of stroke. I can recite all of them probably backwards and forwards and in my sleep if I had to. So obviously, I am very familiar with them. The only problem is when I had my stroke, I did not have any of the usual signs and symptoms. All I had was sort of a fuzzy tongue. And if any one of you has eaten choke cherries, that was the feeling I had. It wasn't numb, just kind of fuzzy. Now, March 2nd, I had a severe medullary stroke. But I was one of the lucky ones. The medulla, where I had my stroke, plays a critical role in transmitting signals between the higher parts of the brain and the spinal cord. It controls such autonomic activity such as heartbeat and breathing. Now we know the right side of the brain controls the left side of the body, and the left side controls the right side of the body. But with the medulla, which is in the brainstem, we have neural pathways that cross over. And because of that, even though I had a right medullary stroke, it affected both sides. My left side was very severely affected, but my right side was affected as well as my physical incapabilities. I also was unable to speak. Now, for someone who loves to talk, that is obviously a huge problem. I now not only couldn't speak, I couldn't swallow properly. So I was fed through a tube. For someone who loves to eat, that really does suck. So here I was, had my stroke, lying flat on my back, unable to speak or move. My mind, on the other hand, was totally alert. I was aware of everything. My family was told I probably would not survive. I have spoken with many different stroke survivors, and they were given a similar prognosis. They were not expected to recover. My purpose in sharing my story with you is to tell you anything is possible. Doctors are awesome, but remember, they don't have all the answers. My main piece of advice: do not give up. If you would like more information on my journey, check out Reinventing My World on Facebook. And I do have a book, Reinventing My World, Life After Stroke, which is due to be released in February. So check out my Facebook page and we'll talk to you again.